I hope you guys are doing so well. So, MelodySusie reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to review their newest e-file for you guys. Their newest e-file in the M series, and of course I said yes, and I'm really glad that I'm having the opportunity to review more e-files for you guys because I don't want to be biased towards one brand and only be recommending you an e-file from one brand just because that's the only brand that has sponsored me. So this isn't a sponsored video or anything, but I am going to be reviewing this e-file for you guys, and this one is a bit more expensive than the last e-file that I reviewed for you guys, so we're gonna see if having a more expensive e-file really makes a difference. We're gonna find that out because I'm actually curious. I've never tried such an expensive e-file before. I mean, it's not the most expensive on the market, but it sure is pricey in my book. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing that, but in order to do that, I actually gotta put some nails on because I don't wanna take these nails off. I just did these nails and I love these nails. I particularly would like to test this e-file on some acrylic today, so I'm taking it as an opportunity to make some custom acrylics, baby. I feel like I haven't made custom acrylics in so long, but I just love making custom acrylics, so it's been like maybe a couple months and I'm like, I need to make custom acrylics now. If you are here just for the e-file review, you can go ahead and skip to this time. This is when I'm going to unbox and try out the e-file, but if you'd like to join me for the full ride and make some epic custom acrylic, let's get to it, baby. Let go. Alrighty, so we're gonna start by making a few custom acrylics. And today I really want to use these little like papery, cardboard, whatever flowers that I got from Temu. I really want to encapsulate them in these acrylic nails because they're so cute and they are literally perfect for spring in the beginning of May. So I'm definitely going to be theming my custom acrylics after these. So basically like purple, periwinkle, pink, white colors. You get it. You get it. I feel like I haven't made a custom acrylic in a minute. I am so excited. Oh, and by the way, if you notice like random little pink marks on my skin, we're just gonna ignore that. All right. It's just a little bit of hair dye. Okay. Okay. So for the first one, I think I'm going to start out nice and easy with a pink one. And I think I'm going to try to make these like a little bit more simple than usual. Not like simple as in like I'm still gonna pack them with glitter, but I mean simple as in like not as many super chunky glitters. So I want to make this one a lighter purple theme. So like look at this pink, so freaking pretty, and I'm gonna put some of that in there. I love the green like reflex in this. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. I might just put the whole thing in there and then like I don't know if I'll add really anything else to this one. Let me see, because I don't want to ruin it because that pink is already so pretty. I feel like it would be fine just like that. What if I put a couple of these in? Do you think that would ruin it? Decisions. You know what? No, this one is just going to be super simple. Like I said, I want to keep them simple. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to put in some mica powder. I'm going to put in a little bit of this concubine red color. I don't know why it's called red. It's like literally a light pink color. And I'm just going to add like a tiny bit of that in there. Maybe a tiny bit more. There we go. Ooh, you know what I feel like would be so pretty in this one? Hold up. You're probably going to like barely be able to even notice these, but these like transparent iridescent star glitters are literally everything, and I think that that would just add so much. So I'm just gonna put a few of those, and then also some of these jelly pink hearts, just a couple of those as well. Perfect. I'm really trying not to go overboard with the pouring today, because if you've seen me make custom acrylics in the past, I tend to kind of just like dump the entire thing in there usually. Not today though. Okay, I think that is an amazing mix. Let's add in our clear acrylic, shall we? When I do my custom acrylics, I use just clear acrylic because obviously I use a lot of glitter in my custom acrylics, and I feel like if you use any white in there, it's going to just automatically make it cloudy and you're not going to be able to see the glitters as much. And I actually prefer for my acrylics to come out looking more transparent and like jelly. So yeah, let's shake it up. I'm keeping this plastic thing on here to hopefully help it not spill out as much. Okay, shake it up. That looks properly shooketh to me. Wow, that didn't leak like at all. That is actually amazing. That freaking looks like fairy dust. Wow, that looks so pretty. What? So beautiful. Okay, I think that I will go ahead and swatch these as we go. So let me get out some monomer. And I actually have this super cute new little dappin dish. I know I said that I love my big dappin dish. I do love my big dappin dish, but like, just look how pretty this is. Like, look at that. It has like a diamond on top to close it as the lid. Amazing. It's from Shein, by the way. I will link it. And I'm just using my Cure Sky EMA monomer as usual. Wow, it just looks magical in this dish. Forgot how much I love the smell of monomer. I know that's really weird, but like, I really like the smell. I don't know why. What's wrong with me? Okay, let's swatch this bad boy, shall we? Ooh, yes, that's such a pretty soft pink, like I wanted. Like, you can kind of see the stars a bit in there. Honestly, can't see any hearts at the moment, but I love it just like that. It's perfect. It's exactly what I want it to look, with a little extra pizzazz from the stars. So amazing. I'm not doing anything else to that one. Ooh, should we name them today? I literally never name them because I'm too lazy, but I think that today I'm feeling a little extra fancy, and I think that we should pull out my label maker. Okay, I don't know if I already have one that has been named this in the past, but I feel like this name is just too perfect for this color. So yeah, this one, be Sugar Plum. On to the next one. This glitter that I bought at Michael's is calling to me so bad. I need to use it. Like, look at it. It's like a periwinkle color. Like, I don't know if it's periwinkle or more like violet. I'm gonna say it's periwinkle because it's like, it could pass as a purple, but also could pass as a blue. And it just has these extremely pretty like peach reflections in it. It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. We're gonna go in with a bit of that. I have a little bit left of this glitter, and I feel like it matches this really well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the rest of it. Whoa. Boom. And then I think I also am going to put a few of these little like transparent iridescent sparkles because I really loved how the stars looked like in the other one. Alrighty, and then I think that that should be good for this one. We're not doing anything too crazy today. I just really want some really pretty pastel jelly spring colors. So let's add in the clear. And the little cap and the lid, and it definitely worked really well last time with the plastic still on it, but I'm hoping I didn't just jinx myself by saying that. Let's shake it. Nice. Oh my goodness. Dude, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this is on camera, but like, oh my god, the shimmeriness coming out of this jar right now is literally, it's doing something to my brain. That's all. Oh my god, I can't take it. I'm literally dying over here. That's so pretty. I want to stick my finger in it. Oh my god. Okay, that was weird. Calm down. Let's swatch it. Hopefully the swatch is just as amazing as the powder is, because just looking at the dry acrylic like this, I literally think this might be the most beautiful color I have ever seen. Okay. Okay. I don't think it's disappointing, but let's see. Oh my freaking goodness, bro. These colors right now, like, dude. Like, this right here is curing all of my mental illness. I literally feel like I just died and went to heaven. Literally amazing. Oh my god. So obviously the name for this one, it has to be this. Amazing. Okay, so that one was definitely like a periwinkle one. Now I want like a proper purple, but not like an actual purple, like a jelly lavender maybe. Like, this glitter is literally perfect, but I only have this much left of it, which is definitely not gonna be enough, but whatever. We'll use whatever's left. Then like I have this purple glitter, but I don't know if I really want to mix it in with the other color of glitter because I really am liking this like true purple. Oh my god, I just saw something absolutely perfect. I realized I have these, and this one right here is exactly what I need. And these glitters are from the kids section of Michael's, by the way. And one of y'all reached out to me on Instagram and you told me that you found the most beautiful rhinestones and like pearls and stuff for nails at Michael's in the jewelry section. And I went and I looked and I found them. And I literally never knew that Michael's had that sort of stuff. I just never noticed it before. And I've been to Michael's literally so many times. So I'm really surprised that I missed it all these times. Oh my god, hold up. This glitter, the way that it has the hollow iridescent reflection is making me want to cry and go buy literally Michael's entire stock of these because it is so hard to find glitters with this type of reflection in it nowadays. Can you even see it on camera? It's like a rainbow iridescent reflection and it's my absolute favorite type of reflection. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I found the rhinestones that you were talking about at Michael's. Problem was they were like $15 for one of like it was like $15 for like one thing like this, which if you have a 40% off coupon or something and you work at Michael's and you get like the 30% off discount or whatever you get as an employee, that's like a super good deal, I think. But for me, it's definitely better to just buy it on Temu. But thank you for letting me know about that because I'm definitely going to be checking that section from now on to make sure they don't have anything new. All right, back to the acrylic. Ooh, I think that some of these glitter sequins down here, just the white ones, I know they're not translucent and I'd kind of prefer them to be, but I think that they could look really, really pretty in here. So I'm just gonna do that, you know, just a couple, just a few. Perfect. And in with the clear. Oh, of course, this one was going to be the problem child, giving me problems. Okay, I'm going to shake it off over the trash can this time. And it's fine. I'll just vacuum my desk up later. It's fine. It's fine. Of course, it has that like rainbow holographic iridescent reflection, so it's looking beautiful and marvelous as the previous ones. But let's swatch her, shall we? Wow, dude. I feel like I am just on a flipping roll today. And you know what I think that it is? I think it's because I'm not like pushing myself to add like a crazy amount of different like things to it, because usually I'd get out my clay pieces, I'd get out basically everything I own and start adding it in. But I think that these are turning out so cute just because I'm trying not to add too much. But I do think that this one could use a tad bit of mica powder just to make it look a little bit more purple, because right now it kind of just looks like clear with some purple dust in it. So let's add some mica powder. The purple one will probably be perfect. And I don't really want to shake it again, so we're just gonna do some mixing. I'm thinking maybe one more little tiny scoop because I'm not really seeing any difference at all. I mean, I see a tiny difference, but I kind of want to see a little bit more of a difference. And I'm actually gonna add in a few more of those glitters because I actually like didn't see really any of them in the first swatch, and I really want them to be in there. So you know what, I'm just gonna like add basically the rest of them. Okay, just from what I can see with my eyes, it is looking better. So let's get a swatchy swatch. Oh yeah, that's definitely more purple. Is it too purple now? It low-key might be. Oh yeah, she's purple, bro. Yo, yeah. You You know what? That's okay. That's a really pretty purple. It's definitely not that original, like super light purple that I was going for, but honestly, compared to this, I think it's a lot better because this does not even look purple. It just looks clear. And honestly, I think it matches these two a bit better now at that opacity. So I'm happy with that. I think it's perfect. And this one, I think this is the perfect name for it. And honestly, I feel like it looks even better now that it has the darker purple because now it actually looks like a real spring, cozy, beautiful, breezy night. Okay, we've got 3. I think I definitely want to make at least 1 or 2 more. So for this next one, I want to make it like a true pastel blue one. And I think that this color would be perfect. Let's do that. Or is it this one or this one? Actually, I'm gonna go with this one. And maybe it's gonna be more of a turquoise than a blue, but you know what? Same thing, okay? Same thing. Okay, maybe not same thing, but like same difference. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I feel like I should just pour all of the glitter in there. Like it's gonna be super glittery, but like, oh, why is that a problem? It's not. And actually, I'm gonna go back and pour the rest of the purple one into Spring Nights as well because honestly, just gonna be honest, I can't be bothered to like store away whatever's left of it. I just like really can't. So these are just gonna be extra glittery. I don't got a problem with that. I do not got a problem with that. Okay, so back to the turquoise one. I was also eyeing this glitter when I picked to use this color, and I did so because it would be perfect if I could just dump the rest of that in there as well. I also think that these little stars would be perfect in this one. Oh, I think I'm getting a little tired and I'm starting to just dump glitters haphazardly again, but I'm gonna try not to do that anymore. Okay. And I think that a tiny bit of mica powder would be good in this one as well. And honestly, I know this is supposed to be blue, but this bright green color, which is literally not green at all, I feel like it would look better than blue. Or the other option is silk blue. Actually, I'm gonna go silk blue. And I don't want this one to be as opaque as the purple one, so we're just gonna go with 1 scoop. And we're gonna hit them up with some acrylic. It's kind of funny that I've actually never made custom acrylics with like chalk or pastels before, because I feel like that's like the OG way of making custom acrylics, and I've never done it. But I feel like if I did it, like that was like a trend like 4 years ago. So I feel like if I did it, it would be like so retro. I don't know. You know what? I want to do it for fun. Okay, there's another video to add to the list. Custom acrylics with chalk and pastels 4 years later. 4 years after it was cool. Alrighty, and boom, clean, amazing, amazing. I'm not seeing as many of like the holographic rainbow sort of iridescent sparkle as I did for the other ones, but it's okay, it's okay. You know, I'm sure that the swatch will still be beautiful. Oh yes, of course it is. That is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That is so perfect. Yo, bro. These colors are popping off today, I feel like. I really like these. I really like these a lot. Okay, I think I only want to make 1 more, and I want to make a pink, I think, that's just a tad bit brighter. Oh wait, I almost forgot. We gotta name this one. Okay, this might be super random, but do y'all know those like Airhead bites? They used to be like me and my siblings' favorite candy to get from the vending machine whenever we'd go to like the community pool during the summer. For some reason, it's just like really reminding me of the blue airdrop candy. It's like reaching inside of my soul and pulling that memory of eating blue Airhead candies at the pool during summer vacation in middle school. Pulling it out of my soul. So yeah, that's the explanation for that. Okay, last one. A brighter pink. And I still want to go, like, I still want it to be this like pastel pink color. I just want it to be a little bit more opaque and like bright of a pastel pink color, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like a couple of these flakies would be perfect. And just like maybe a little bit more. And my desk can also have some as well. Ooh, I really like this pink a lot. Whoa. Just put some of that in there. I know it's definitely darker of a pink, but I think it's so pretty. And you know what? I think you know what? We'll add in some honorary hearts. How about that? Oh, and the cap, I guess, as well. Alrighty, some hearts. There we go. And in with the acrylic. Someone also suggested once that instead of making like custom polygel or custom acrylic, to just make custom glitter mixes and then use clear acrylic and dip your bead into the glitter mix that you made. But I don't know, like I honestly just kind of prefer to make the custom acrylic like this, because for some reason I just feel like I know for sure that each of my beads is gonna have like the same ratio of stuff in it. Plus I can like add in mica powder and such. I don't know, you could probably add in mica powder the other way too, but I kind of just like having little jars of acrylic, you know? Just more fun. I guess I would have little jars of glitter if I did it the other way, but I don't know. You guys let me know. What do you think I should do? Continue making custom acrylics or make custom glitter mixes instead, and then just dip clear acrylic into the custom glitter mix. Oh, I can already tell this one's definitely leaking out. Oh, why am I not surprised? Just pretend that there's not a huge mess on my desk. Okay, time for a swatchy swatch. Yes, that's honestly exactly what I was thinking of when I said that I wanted to make a pink that was brighter. But yeah, obviously this one is like literally does not even look pink compared to that. That's like a super, super light jelly pink. But also I think that I need to add like one more scoop of clear acrylic in here because there's a lot of glitter in this one. Super original. I know. So creative, you guys. Alrighty, so that is all of the custom acrylics I want to make for today. I think we have a super cute array of colors that will work perfectly with these little flower decals. Before we get into the nails, I want to do a final swatch on this little nail wipe thingy, just so we have like a nice little display of our colors, you know? So first we have strawberry, sugar plum, airhead bite, heaven, and finally spring nights. Okay, this is probably super weird, but I do not care. I'm gonna put a little drop of top coat on each of these little swatches because I want to be able to see like all the pretty glitter in each of the swatches. So we're just going in with like a little dollop of top coat on each of the little swatches. I've never seen anyone do this on a nail wipe, but you know what? There's always got to be a first. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, I'm gonna cure it. This has got to be my favorite set of custom acrylics, like collection of custom acrylics that I've ever made. I don't think that any one of them in particular is my favorite, although I really love this purple one and this Perry. I love all of them, that's the problem, which is why it's my favorite collection. I feel like I'm getting better at this, you guys. I feel like I'm getting better at this. I feel like I could name this collection Spring Fairy Tea Party or Fairy Sleepover, Fairy Sleepover. Bro, like you got Spring Night, you got like Heaven, Sugar Plum, Airhead Bite, Strawberry, you got all the snacks. Fairy Slumber Party. That's the name of this collection, you guys. These colors are blessing my eyes. I need to stop going on and on about them though because we have to get a set of nails on these hands. Look at these baby hands. Look at these stubs. Look at these nubs. They're nubs. I'm tired of having nubs. I've had nubs for quite long enough. Just a few hours, but still. We gotta put some nails on these babies. Let's go get some nails on, shall we? Let's go. Okay, so as much as I'd like to do some like extra long nails today, I think that I'm just going to stick with like some long / medium coffin length tips to match what I have over here. So I found these like medium coffin tips that I have that I don't think I literally ever use, because usually when I'm doing acrylic, I like making them extra long, but I think today I'm just gonna stick with these medium coffin ones. So I'm just gonna size these out real quick. These tips are a little weird because the number 7 is too small, but the number 6 is way too big. So I'm gonna try to just like clip them a little bit. Perfect. And now I'm just going to etch them a bit with my primer. And then since I put this rubber base gel on quite a while ago, it's definitely accumulated some oils and they're looking very shiny now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my buffer and I'm just going to lightly rough all of them up, just kind of as if it was my natural nail, but it's not my natural nail. And don't mind that my dust collector has a bunch of red dust in it from when I removed my jelly red stiletto nails. And just clean off any remaining dust with a nail wipe and some isopropyl alcohol. Okay, so I'm going to apply these tips like I apply literally all of my tips, and that is with my nail glue gel. And someone asked why this UV lamp has like a red light instead of like a bluish purple one like all the other ones do, and honestly, I couldn't even tell you. I'm not quite sure. That's something I should probably look into. But anyway, let's just get these on so we can do some acrylic. I'm like literally so excited to use these. Oh my goodness. I feel like I was literally having such a hard time putting these tips on straight. Like I low-key had to redo my ring finger like 3 times, and my ring finger is definitely a bit crooked, but usually I don't have that hard of a time. And also my middle finger nail might be a little bit crooked, but you know what, we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna move on ahead. And one thing that I don't like about these tips is that they're super rounded at the end, and I think that might be what makes them a little bit more of a ballerina shape instead of a coffin. But for these ones, I do want it to be like sharp and straight at the end like a coffin. So I'm just gonna clip the end a little bit to make them straighter like so. That's also why I got this like straight pair of nail clippers, because I feel like it really comes in handy for clipping things when you want like a straight line instead of like the curved nail clippers. Perfecto. And I like how I called these medium. Like these are definitely more of a long. Definitely not an extra long or anything, but I'd say they're definitely long, and they match my other ones almost perfectly. So yay. Okay, it's finally time to get into the acrylic application. I am so ready to use these colors. I'm really having a hard time deciding like what I should like do with them though. Like I don't know if I should just do like a different color for each nail, or if I should like ombre them, or if I should marble them. I like doing marbles with acrylic, y'all know that, but I feel like it would be kind of boring if I just marbled all of them. I also think it could be really cute if I did like a small ombre. I think for this first nail, I'm gonna use the blue and the pink. I'm just gonna do like a subtle ombre with most of the nail pink, I think, and then a little bit of blue towards the top. And I'm actually also doing this the next day. I made the acrylics last night, and then now I am doing the nails. So what I did was I put my Dappin dish inside of a Ziploc bag so that the monomer smell didn't fill up my entire room, and it worked really well. Oh, yo. Okay, so I'm gonna be using Heaven. I still like just dye a little bit inside every single time I open this one. It just looks like the most beautiful, cloudy, sparkly sky when I look at it. Anyway, And then I'm also going to be putting a little bit of sugar plum towards the top. I feel like y'all have seen me apply acrylic many a times, so I'm kind of just gonna like speed through the actual application a little bit. And that way we can spend most of the time doing the decorations and also reviewing the e-file. That is one of the main focuses of today's video. Cannot forget about that. Okay, I'm so happy with how that one looks. I think that that is so cute. I love how you can see the star and the heart glitters in it at the top. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so I think that I'm gonna just do this simple kind of like slight ombre for every single one of them, but I'm going to use different colors each time. So for the next one, I think, oh my God. Oh, okay. So I think for the next one, for the 500th time, oh, also, didn't I say I was going to use this blue? I ended up using this one. Lol, this one was Airhead Bite. Okay, I guess we'll use Airhead Bite for the next one, and we'll do Airhead Bite and Strawberry, but this time I think I'll do the pink one ombreing slightly into the blue one. So we're going to start with Strawberry and put Airhead Bite towards the top. Okay, for the next one, I'm going to do the Airhead Bite one into the Sugar Plum pink one, like the super subtle pastel pink, because I just love the Airhead Bite color so much. I think it's probably my favorite like standalone color that I made today. If you didn't notice, instead of putting the primer on my nail bed and my nail tip before I go in with the acrylic, I'm just going in with my monomer at first, and that kind of just acts like a primer. And also it's good to put monomer on your entire tip and nail, especially when you're using super glittery acrylic, because it's going to help the acrylic and the glitter to actually like hold on to the nail and not start like sliding around and stuff. I love this Airhead blue color so much. It's like just so bright and vibrant, and like the little like green turquoise reflex in it. It's literally perfection. Oh my goodness, I love this one so much. It looks so much like cotton candy. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it so much. Okay, the next one, I think I'm gonna do that same sugar plum color, and I'm gonna ombre it into Spring Nights, so our dark purple color, because I haven't used that one yet. Definitely want to get that one in here. Also, one thing that I've been doing that I remember to do because you guys actually suggested that I do it when I do acrylic is after I pick up a bead, I actually like tap the back of my brush down on my paper towel to kind of like soak up some of the extra monomer, and then that way it lets the bead kind of set a little bit faster, I think, but it's just like a lot easier to manage and not have it like run all over the place. So definitely I recommend doing that if you have trouble kind of like controlling your beads of acrylic once they're like on your nail. Cute. I love that. And then I don't want to make this set look too dark, but at the same time, I want to use this purple one more. So I think that for the pinky, I'm just going to do a full nail of, well, not a full nail, but like most of the nail is going to be Spring Nights, and then fade it a little bit into Heaven. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I'm trying to actually get like the big star and moon glitters that are in the Spring Nights acrylic because I like them. They're so cute and they're like what gives it its name. So I want to make sure to get a few of those in there. Okay, so here's how they're looking. I think that they're so cute. I absolutely love these colors so much. Of course, before I encapsulate them, like I said, I do want to put some of these little like flower papers or whatever in here. And I also think that these little like gold heart decals or whatever would look so cute in these as well. Honestly, normally I'm not much of a gold girly. I wear a lot of silver and all of the charms I buy are in silver, but I think that these gold hearts would look so cute with this color scheme. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like put some of these in this little dish so I can like actually see them. I'm probably going to regret dumping these in here together. Actually, maybe I should just get a separate thing to dump the other color in. I feel like I always have so many little like random dishes on my desk when I don't need them, but then they just like all despawn whenever I need them. But that's fine. I'll just put the pink ones in this little rhinestone tray. And then I'm also just going to dump out a few of these so that they are readily available. Okay, so hopefully I didn't do the glitter acrylic application too thick. I was trying not to because I don't know how easy these flowers are going to be to encapsulate. So we might need to use a lot of clear acrylic. So I'm going to stick these on just into like a really thin layer of clear acrylic. And I think I'm gonna just do mostly like 1 or 2 flowers for each nail because these flowers are low-key kind of big. So I'm just gonna put a really thin layer of clear acrylic down and then use my little gem picker thing and just stick that in there. Cute. Hopefully it doesn't have like any adverse reaction with the acrylic. I don't see why it should. I think it should be fine. And I think I'll put a pink one up here. Yeah, these little flowers are definitely coated in something that's making them stand like the acrylic and the monomer really well. I'm just going to add in a couple of the little gold hearts, and they are a bit curved to fit on the nail better, which is nice. Cute! All right, so I'm just gonna continue with that for the rest of them. Dude, those flowers with these acrylics are literally too much for me to handle. These are literally like coming out better than I thought they would, and I'm really, really happy with them. So these do need a quick clear top though, like a clear cap of acrylic to seal in everything, because obviously we can't have, we can't do any filing or anything if all of this is uncapped. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick off camera. It's nothing special. It's just a layer of clear acrylic, and we'll be back to follow these up and unbox my new e-file. Alrighty, so I've got them all encapsulated now in clear acrylic, and they are looking properly chunky and lumpy. So of course we are going to need to use an e-file to shape these out and smooth them up. Here is the newest MelodySusie M series nail drill. I will have it linked down below in the description box, and I am also an affiliate with MelodySusie now, so you can use this code to save some money on your order. If you are going to order anything, might as well just save your money. No pressure though, don't worry. Alrighty, so let's open this up, shall we? Got the instruction manual. Aha, and here is the beautiful e-file body herself, and of course I got it in the pink color. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be. Ooh, and it definitely has like a film, protective film on here, and this screen is so large. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so satisfying. I feel like you could definitely leave this like screen protector thing on to protect it from getting like scratched and stuff, but I want to take it off because it's so satisfying. You ready? Oh my goodness, that is so nice. So on the top here, I'm guessing this is where we're going to plug in the actual like e-file pen. We have the forward and reverse switch, and then we have the max speed dial here, which is like super smooth. Also, this e-file only goes up to 35,000 RPM, which is really all that's necessary. I know that the e-file that I currently use goes up to 50,000 RPM, and some people don't really believe in using e-files that go up that high, so I personally find it useful for removing really bulky sets of acrylic because I tend to do my sets a bit bulky, but 35,000 RPM is like super standard and should work just fine. Oh, okay, and it clicks like this to go on and off. So is this? Ooh, okay, it's on. Wow, the screen is like super dark. I think this entire thing is a screen, or maybe just this part, but right now it is on. You can sort of kind of tell. Oh, and you can see me. Hi guys. Anyway, yeah, the screen is pretty dim, but that's fine with me. I'm sure that they do it like that to preserve the battery. Ooh, it does have a pause button. When you click it down once, it does pause. I know that is important to a lot of people, and it came like a third of the way charged, which is nice. So I'm just gonna turn that off for now. And let's see what else we got. Ooh, okay, yes, this is the e-file pen. Very sturdy. Ooh, okay, so some of y'all were telling me about this. I've never used an e-file like this where the pen is so skinny, and wow, it feels really solid and sturdy and really nice. And just to like give you a comparison, like this is the size of regular usual e-file like handheld parts, and this one is super skinny. I personally don't really mind the fat one or the thick one, but I know that it's really important to some people, and I'm going to use this, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll find that I do prefer it to be skinny. And then in here, this is the last part. We have a ceramic bit. Ooh, this is nice. We have a medium grit. I'm pretty sure this is medium, yeah. A medium grit tungsten bit. Oh, I think, what, is this an armrest? Thinking that this is an armrest. Okay, nice, nice. We've got like the charging cord, which this one has just like this sort of charging port. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, so it's not like a USB charging port or anything, but that's fine. I think this is the same type of charger that my UV lamp uses. We've got the little pen holder, which I will go ahead and pop in. Oh, that was super easy to pop in. Wow. And might as well just... Epic. Wow, this is so cute. I love how it's pink. I don't know, like usually I bedazzle up my like e-files and all of my stuff, but this is honestly looking so cute just by itself, this pink color. I'm low-key afraid to ruin it by bedazzling it myself. And then finally we get this nice case of cuticle bits. So epic. I actually was wanting new cuticle bits, so that is very, very nice. Okay, let me see how loud this thing gets. Oh wow, this is really quiet. Okay, this is at 35 RPM, so this is at its highest. Just has like a low hum. This is like 5 RPM. Wow, so it is super, super quiet if that is something that you care largely about. I think it is a bit quieter than my other e-file. Let me actually get out my other e-file to compare it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this e-file on at 35 RPM. So that's this one at 35 RPM. And here is the MelodySusie one at 35 RPM. So honestly, there's like a tad bit of a difference. I definitely noticed a little bit of a difference. So if that's something that really, really matters to you, then this e-file is definitely super quiet. It's super nice and everything, but most of the time when I'm using my e-file, I am using a dust collector along with it anyway. And the dust collector is usually much louder than the e-file. So what really matters to me most of the time is how loud my dust collector is. My dust collector is quite a bit louder than this, but it is a nice added feature that it is super quiet and doesn't have much vibration. Okay, so now that we've seen how pretty this e-file is and everything, we've got the gist of how it looks on the outside. Let's put this e-file to use and file these babies up, shall we? Okay, so to start, I'm gonna go around my cuticle area and get anything that may be spilt into my cuticles and just kind of smooth everything out around there. So to do that, I'm actually going to use this bit. Ooh, so pretty. So yeah, I'm just going to unlock this here and put this bit in. One thing that I am noticing is that it feels super like sturdy. And what I mean is like it actually takes force to like unlock it and lock it, which is something that not a lot of my other e-files like. Usually it's like super easy to unlock and lock them, but actually this one, it makes me feel like it's more like secure. The fact that you actually have to like intentionally unlock it and lock it. Ooh, and this bit is like a slightly rounded at the top and like smooth, so hopefully will be less likely for me to cut myself. So since I'm using my right hand, I'm going to have my e-file set on forward, and just at like 8,000 to 12,000 RPMs, I'm going to go carefully around my cuticles and sidewalls and clean up any of that acrylic. And I actually decided to raise it a little bit. So now I'm using it at 17,000 RPM. Okay, so I've cleaned up around all the sidewalls and cuticles. All right, I just paused it real quick. So I've cleaned up around all the sidewalls and cuticles now, and now what I'm gonna do is just go in and remove all of the excess bulk. And I think I'm actually gonna stick to this bit. I really like this bit actually. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to this bit, and I'm going to definitely use it a little bit higher this time. I'm going to use it probably around 22,000 RPMs, just so that we can like quickly remove as much of the excess bulk as we can. I think like literally the only complaint I have about this drill right now is that the little knob that you use to change the speed is like super sensitive. I'm quite heavy-handed, so it's really hard to change the RPM to exactly what I want. I'm sure that I'll get used to the fact that you need to just like slightly touch it to turn it up and down. But yeah, that is something that I did notice. The knob is definitely really sensitive. So, I mean, maybe that's something that you like, but I think just because I'm quite heavy-handed, it tends to be kind of hard for me to actually set it to the speed that I want to without having to like really play around with it delicately. Wow, that literally, okay, usually I use a wooden 80 by 80 grit file to file up my acrylic. seriously, that literally only took like 10 to 15 minutes, and usually it takes me an hour. You guys, I'm not even joking. It usually takes me an hour to file my acrylic. So I will definitely be using my e-file from now on. One thing I did notice was I was getting a little bit of a cramp in my hand while I was using this, even in like the first like 10 minutes that I was using it while I was cleaning up around my cuticle. So I don't know if maybe that's because it is skinnier, and maybe just like me personally, my hand, the way I hold my pens, it's more suited for a thicker e-file. But other than that, this e-file, like, you can really tell. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna wait to give the final thoughts of the e-file after I finish buffing these and cleaning up all the dust. So let me just buff these real quick to smooth them all out for some top coat and maybe a little bit of gel polish, and then I'll wash off my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, so my final thoughts on this e-file. To put it short and sweet, you can definitely tell that it's a really high-end, high-quality e-file. You can tell why it is priced at the price point it is, just because of how like nice it feels to the touch and how easy it was to use and how quiet it is. It just feels like a really nice high-end e-file, nail drill, whatever you want to call it. However, I do not think that it is completely necessary. To just be completely honest, I think that using my other $50 e-file, or even like one from AliExpress, you can still get the same results. It might just be a little less enjoyable, or maybe take a little bit longer, but honestly, even that, like, the difference isn't going to be that noticeable in my opinion. Like, I know that MelodySusie is definitely like a very high quality, well-trusted, well-established brand. Just having like that extra peace of mind that a lot of people use it and a lot of people love it, I'm sure also adds to the price point. But yeah, anyway, overall I really loved using this e-file, and I'm not completely sure if it's going to be my go-to e-file yet. I think I'll still have to use it in comparison to the one I already have a little bit more and see just which one is more comfortable to work with, and then I will let you guys know what I decide in the future. But yeah, that is it for this e-file's appearance in today's video. Thanks for your appearance in today's video, MelodySusie e-file. It was a pleasure having you and using you. But now it is time for me to say goodbye. All right, you guys, let's finish these nails, shall we? So they are looking pretty cute, but honestly, I feel like there is still something missing. I know, there are already a lot, like there's already a lot going on, but I just want to do a little bit more. So not much more, just a little bit more. So you know when people do that thing where they kind of just like outline the tops of the nails? Like not really like it's like maybe like the skinniest French tip you've ever seen in your entire life, but it's more just like outlining the perimeter of the top. That's what I want to do for these. And I'm going to use these gel polishes that are from Temu, actually, I think. And I picked out these colors because I feel like they obviously match this set really well. But like there are these really pretty shimmery reflective gels. So pretty. And I think just adding these will just give this set the touch that it needs. So I'm just going to put a little dollop of each of these on my palette. And then I'm just going to use this pretty long liner brush and just outline the tips of all of these nails. I'm going to try to kind of match the color of the gel to the color scheme of the nail. But obviously there's like multiple different colors on each nail. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like no matter what color I use, it'll look good. So let's just do it. Also, some may put on a top coat, not a top coat. Some may decide to put on a base coat at this point before going in with the gel, but I honestly don't think it's really necessary unless you really want like a super smooth base to do some like intricate nail art or something. But since I'm literally just drawing straight lines, I should be good to go just on a buffed surface. Okay, so I actually had to go in with a second coat of that for all of them because these gel polishes are pretty sheer, especially this like more purpley pink one. You can barely even see it, but I think that it still adds a really cute like accent to the nail. So yeah, I'm really happy with how these are looking. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to top coat them. So let's just top coat these bad boys real quick. I'm just gonna use this Madame Glam one because I'm just trying to like kind of finish it up. I'm trying to like finish up my products instead of just like constantly open new ones and then just have like a bunch of different opened top coats at one time. And then of course adding the top coat brings all of the glitter to life. I am quite obsessed with how these turned out, I must say. They are definitely giving me fairy garden vibes, and I love it so freaking much. Oh, like these colors are just touching my heart and soul right now. These custom acrylics are definitely my favorite custom acrylics that I have ever made. I love them so much. I'm so proud of them, and I feel like they came together to create such a cute set. I love them so much. I did want to mention these flowers, they were fairly easy to encapsulate, although they didn't like bend to fit the curvature of the nail or anything. They were pretty stiff and flat. They didn't give me any trouble, so just if any of y'all were wondering how those flowers worked. I'm also very thankful that I got to try out this e-file for you guys. I'm really happy that they reached out to me because it's important to me that I give you guys multiple options and I'm not like biased towards any one company or one e-file, you know. So when you guys ask me which e-file to get, I like to have knowledge about multiple of them. So now that I've tried this more expensive one, I know better whether or not to like suggest my other e-files as well, because now I can compare them to a more expensive one. Anyway, cuties, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely smash that like button. It helps me out a lot. And I really appreciate you for it. I want to give you the biggest hug. I love you so much. I hope you are having the most amazing day, night, week, life. Sleep well if you're going to sleep. I love you. I love you. I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye, cutie. Mwah.